folks, this is Aitanaja from inspiredtorise.com and today we are going to do a full review of the ASUS Zenfone Max. So guys, without wasting much time, let's begin. The Zenfone Max comes with a 5.5-inch 1280 x 720p display which is bright enough but not that much bright in sunlight. The design is almost same as all the previous Zenfone models, and the ASUS Zenfone Max also carries on forward this legacy, and you can see the concentric circle design on the bottom. The sides have a very nice metallic feel to them, and on the right hand side of the ASUS Zenfone Max we have the volume rocker button as well as the power button on the right hand side. On the top we have the 3.5mm jack, and on the left hand side we have no physical buttons. On the back we have the camera which is not protruding out that much, and you have the speaker grill. On the back we have a leather finish which feels very nice to see and to hold and touch. So guys, the ASUS Zenfone Max comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, 1.21 GHz, clocked in at it's a quad-core processor, clocked in at 1.21 GHz, and it's got around 2 GB of RAM and a screen size of 5.5 inch. It's a big smartphone, and it comes with 16 GB of internal storage, and you can also put an SD card inside. And overall, it has these sensors: accelerometer, orientation sensor, magnetic field sensor, rotation vector sensor. So it has an ambient sensor also. Camera performance is nice on this one, as ASUS has learned how to manage the overall noise and everything, even in low light conditions. And selfies came out nice, though the beautification feature blurs a lot of detail, but selfies came out nice. And this is a miniature effect photograph taken by us which came out pretty clear, very nicely done. And you also have an option to make GIF animations using photographs, which is also a great addition. And apart from this one, we took a few macro shots also, very nicely detailed HDR macro shots. And apart from this is a super resolution image taken at a time when there was a lot of fog, and even then the clarity was nice. And this is a super resolution shot of the Zenfone Zoom taken by us. You can see that the 52 megapixel shot is so clear, you can almost see the patterns on my hand, which is a testament to the quality. And this is a low light shot taken by us. As is visible, the bed etc is okay enough, and this is a very early morning shot around 5:36 AM. Very little bit of light coming from here. And apart from this, there is a lot of noise in this, but actually this is something that even this kind of image can't be captured by any smartphone camera. So this is the low light owl mode present on ASUS Zenfone cameras. You get a lot of options on the ASUS Zenfone cameras like auto mode, manual mode, HDR, beautification, super resolution, low light, night mode, depth of field, effects, and you get selfie mode, GIF, animation, panorama, miniature mode which we showed you, time rewind, smart remove, all smiles mode, slow motion, time-lapse videos. So the cameras on almost all of the Zenfones are really loaded with features, and you will use them on a day-to-day basis. And this is the manual mode. So as is visible, you can select your white balance, your exposure value, ISO, and you can also select the speed, shutter speed, and focus value, and you can reset all of these. And as is visible over here, you have a small nice nifty graph over here, and you can shift back to auto mode anytime. So the camera has been one of the focus points for ASUS in the past while, and even on this one it can be seen. Gaming was nice on this device while playing small games like Subway Surf or while playing heavy games like this. The Zenfone Max scored 13,038 on the Quadrant Standard benchmark, which is an average score. We got a score of around 53.9 frames per second on the Nina Mark II benchmark. The Zenfone Max scored around 487 on the single core score and 1478 on the multi-core score on the Geekbench 3 benchmark. The device scored around 24,858 on the Antutu benchmark, which is an okay enough score. It's an average score for this smartphone. As is visible, the speaker grill is on the back of the Zenfone Max, and let's just test the sound playback quality. So this is the maximum possible volume. Nothing, no filters, equalizer, etc. turned on, and in case they are turned on, let us just turn them off. So that's turned off and kept here. So as can be heard, the bass is lacking in the sound. The song is nice, the sound is nice, but if you just hear closely, The treble is there and overall clarity isn't that much. So we just put this up and put this to pop, so a little bit bass is there right now. The sound does not get that much muffled up, but still it's an okay device, not that great for sound playback. This smartphone does support USB OTG as is visible over here. You can just mount any storage and view the contents of that storage, and so we have a lot of content over here, so that's good. Now we are about to do a 4K video test, playback test, whether it can run a 4K video or not. So it has 2 gigabytes of RAM and a Snapdragon 410, so audio did go away, so it can't play 4K video that easily, so that's apparent from this one. Call clarity was excellent on the Zenfone Max, and we got a screen on time of around 10 hours plus, which is a really great feat in itself. The battery modes and the smart switch options are one of the greatest things about this smartphone. On the super saving and power saving modes, you can get a lot of screen on time and a lot of usage time. So the battery on this device is just phenomenal for the price for which it retails. The major selling point of the ASUS Zenfone Max is its battery life. 5000 mAh battery. The only smartphone which compares against this one is the Lenovo Vibe P1, and that smartphone retails for around 16,000 rupees. So you get something for 11,500, which has the same spectacular battery life. We have already done a full gaming review of the smartphone, and you have seen that this is a capable smartphone. Despite of the fact that it has a Snapdragon 410 and only 2 gigabytes of RAM, it was able to handle almost every game perfectly. You are also able to play Gangstar 4 on this one for a long duration. The Zen UI is same as ever, and browsing through the Zen UI and using your smartphone is the same experience as it was on the Zenfone 4, Zenfone 5, Zenfone 6. So you can customize it, but we think that it's high time that people at ASUS should optimize it, do something else with it, and maybe opt for something new. Overall performance was nice. We have already done the benchmarks in the initial part of this video. And would I recommend this smartphone for someone who is looking for a great battery life? Then the answer to that would be a yes, because of the fact that this smartphone manages to fill a void in the 12,000 to 13,000 price region. It is priced at around 11,500. Manages to fill a void in that region wherein you don't have really good smartphones with really nice battery life. So that's the pain point which this smartphone aims to solve, and it manages to solve that very nicely. So guys, this was all for ASUS Zenfone Max full review. In case you like this video, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Aitan Shah from InspiredToRise.com signing off folks. Stay inspired.